So today I have February favorites for you, and I was going to try to go in order, but I don't have something for each specific group of makeup, so I'm just going to go in a random order, and these are the things I've been loving in the month of February. So first up I have Pure Cosmetics Air Perfection CC Cushion Foundation, and it comes in a little container like this. It's so cute. It's round and white, but this has like a uh, it's not like a duochrome really. I don't know. It looks like pink and green on the white part, and then you open it up, and it comes with a nice little mirror and a sponge. And mine's dirty at the moment, but you can put your fingers there, and you have this sponge that you can apply the foundation with. Inside you open this part, and here's your cushion foundation. And so you take this, dip that in there, and then all over the face. I really love this because um, it goes on so smooth and it looks natural. And I find that even though it's supposed to have like a light to medium coverage, it gives me the coverage I want for the day. So I don't have to worry about it looking too thick or cakey or anything like that. It's just like the perfect coverage for me. And I find that it lasts all day really well as long as I set it with a powder, which I always do anyways. The next thing I have is a Super BB Instaready bronzer from Physicians Formula. There are a couple of these. So this one is in the shade Universal Filter, and this is the Trio BB Powder, which is an SPF of 30, and it looks like this. So it's a trio because there's a nude filter, healthy glow, and sunset filter inside. And so there's 3 different colors there, and it's just so pretty. It's nice, and there's like a deep shade, but it's not like too dark, and it just gives me that healthy glow throughout the day. And then it comes with a mirror and a little brush in the back. I have not actually used this brush, so I couldn't tell you what it's like. It is very soft, but I'm not contouring. I'm just like sweeping it on, and I feel like that would be too dense. But if anybody's used that, let me know what you think of that little brush. But the bronzer just gives me like a nice healthy glow for the winter months. It's not too dramatic or anything like that. So I'm new to contouring, getting into it a little bit. I've just recently purchased the Kat Von D palette, and I haven't used it enough yet to be able to include it in a favorites, but this I have been using for the past couple weeks. This is the Tarteist Contour palette, and this is so pretty. So inside you have your mirror, and you have your 5 shades around the outside and 1 in the middle, so you really get 6 shades. You have a peachy color, and then you have a skin color here, and then you have 2 bronzer shades, and then you have a pink blush over here. And it's a step-by-step, what to do. And then this is like a shimmery highlight for down the center of your nose or any areas where you want the light. It smells like chocolate, like the chocolate bar palettes from Too Faced, and I love that. I just love when you open your makeup in the beginning of the day and it smells like chocolate. Like, who doesn't love chocolate? But I think this is great for a beginner because you have the step-by-step, plus they include like a diagram picture on where to place the products and why. And then it has 2 bronzer shades, so you have the lighter one and the deeper one. And I know it's not for all skin tones, but it gives you your choice of how deep you want your contour. If you're a lighter shade, I've seen a lot of things on YouTube about, if you have a deep skin tone, it might not work for you, and that really is inconvenient. But for those with the lighter skin, they do give you 2 different options for bronzer, and I know that's not good enough. I wish they would have one for deeper skin tones, so hopefully Tarte's got that coming in the future. So as far as eyeshadow palettes, this was kind of a tough one for me because I've been trying to go through my palettes and the ones I have, and I've been getting new ones, and there's a bunch coming out recently, and I just it's so hard to pick what to get and what not to get. But as soon as I use this palette, I fell in love. I found so many good looks for this, and I used a different shade each day for a week, and I loved every single look I got out of it. So my favorite for this month is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Palette. First of all, it's pink and girly on the outside, but on the inside, you know, you have your normal mirror, but then you get all the different shades. I love that they threw in a purple, and then you have, this is like a teal shade, but it really shows up like a gray. And then you have this nice pink shade too, which is bright pop of color if you're interested in that. My favorite here is the Cafe au Lait, and it's like a silvery shimmer and satin sheets up here, which is a highlighting shade. It's just the prettiest shade. I love it. So I feel like this one has a lot of good shades for natural gals. Like usually I'm more on the natural side for day to day. So this is a great palette for me because I can make a lot of looks out of the shades that are included. And it smells like chocolate. And an honorable mention for this, I haven't used this enough to know whether it'll be a favorite or not, but so far, so good. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I have just recently picked this up, and I used it for a week. I tried to do a different shade every day, and it comes with a gigantic mirror, but then it has all these different shades inside of it, and my favorite shade in here is this yellow color because it looks weird. It looks like a shade that might not work very well, but it is so pretty. It, I don't know, it just comes off very different than it looks in the palette, so I love that. And the other shade that I really love, you know, all these nice shades up here, so blonde, bathwater, skimp, they're all great for the brow bone. And pop, I don't know. I'm kind of out on this one because when I try to apply it, it's very, very glittery and it just broke down. Now, I don't know if I were to apply it with a finger, if that would help, you know, keep it together, but it just kind of broke up on me and I wasn't too thrilled with that shade. It's very, very pretty, but the application of it didn't go the way I wanted it to. And then as far as eyeliners go, I've been loving this Liner Love from IT Cosmetics. I have it in the shade Espresso. And ooh, and this is a gel liner. So you can see where I've really dug in there, but it just goes on so smoothly. I apply it with a thin brush, not an angled liner brush. It's one of those real thin ones. That's what I dip in here, and then I just take it along my above my lash line there, and it just gets it so nice and defined, and it never tugs. That's part of the formula of this, is that it doesn't tug on your eyes, and it's so smooth, it like almost melts into your skin, and I just love that with a gel liner because some of them you have to like tug and tug and tug, and then you're like, really, this looks so streaky and blobby and gross, and yeah, you don't get that. With that, it's amazing how smoothly it goes on, and it's a nice deep espresso color, so it's nice for everyday looks, going out. I think it's just, you know, it applies well for no matter the situation. Concealer, this is the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer from IT Cosmetics. This is just the little travel size you get in the aisle right before the checkout at Ulta. This is a neutral medium shade, and I love this. It's a little bit thicker, but I just apply it to the back of my hand, and then I take my ring finger and dab it on there, and then I go in with a tapered brush and just kind of smooth it out. I also recently got the little beauty blender, the mini beauty blenders for concealer, and I've been loving that to blend it out too. So just as long as you blend it well, it covers all my dark circles. I don't have to worry about that, and I just love that concealer. Like, it's by far my favorite concealer that I've tried to this day to cover dark circles. Is the Tarte Brazilliance. This is a self tanner. This is the jumbo size or the super size. Wherever you buy it, it has different names. but this is amazing. I love this because when you put it on, it has a bronzer in it, so it goes, you can see where it goes on and your skin's automatically tan. And then um, it'll stay that way, and it can look a little bit orangey the next day, but as soon as you shower, that bronzer will come off, so then it leaves a nice tan. It's not too orange, it's not too deep in bronze, it's just like the perfect shade. I usually, so it's 2 days back to back, and then that will last me for like a week, that deep shade, and then I'll just do that every week, Saturday and Sunday, or like it could be Sunday and Monday, whatever, 2 days in a row, but that gives me the shade that I'm looking for. From Sephora, the super size. They used to have it on QVC, but now it's on Sephora, and I'm going to buy more. Like, I need this in my life. So I already mentioned bronzers, but I want to mention another bronzer, but it's in a set. Now I know that you can't get this set anymore, but I'm going to mention it anyways, because I got mine on eBay, and you can buy yours on eBay if you want, but they don't have it in the stores anymore. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Palette. So in this palette, it comes with 6 shades. You have your 3 ambient lightings, shades at the top, 2 blush shades here, and a bronzer here. I love this bronzer. It's what I have on my cheeks today. It's just a nice color to warm up the overall complexion. And I've been mixing these two for my blush, and it just gives a nice, like, healthy glow. And then I'll go in with a highlighter on top of that. And for a highlighter, what I've been using recently and loving is the Becca Afterglow palette. So this is only available at Ulta, and inside it comes with a nice mirror, but then you have 5 shades inside. So you have 2 blushes here, and then you have Moonstone, Rose Gold, and Topaz highlighters. And I've been loving Moonstone, and this blush here, Flower Child, is also another blush I've been using recently. So I like to use those two, and I've been using it, you know, right here down the bridge of my nose. This is a great little palette. I think it's like $39.50, I want to say, but it's great because then you have, like with this palette, I have almost all the Becca highlighters. I have those 3, and then I had a mini opal, and then I have the Champagne Pop in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then I have a full size of Pearl, but you also get Pearl in here, Blush Copper, and then that's pretty much like the whole collection of highlighters as far as what's currently available. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. It's a cute little bottle. I love the top, how it looks like a camera lens. And inside, it's a little spray bottle. This is actually my second bottle of this. I think it doesn't have much of a scent to it, but it's been keeping my makeup all day long. Like, I had it on today, and I went to the gym and sweated so profusely, and it kept my makeup like perfect right where I needed it to be. And then this is the Pure Cosmetics Miracle Mist Hydrate and Set. This has a citrusy scent to it, like a mandarin orange, and I love this. This maybe not so much as a, it says hydrate and set, but I love it to just feel hydrated. Like right now, I could use some, so excuse me. Like, it just makes you feel awake, and just, I love using it at the end of a hot day, like in the summer months. You know, when you're out, I'm at school, when you're at work, whatever, if you're just out shopping, you come home and you spray this on yourself, then you get this nice, like, citrusy scent. It's very clean, very summery, and it's just cooling. It has like a cooling effect to it, and it helps keep my makeup. So I switch back and forth between these depending on what I need for the day, but I love them. So one last thing I'd like to mention, and I just received this in the mail, but I already love it, and I can't help but love it. It's so amazing. This is the SL Miss Glam brush book. Look how cute this is. This is the white glam book, and she has a pink glam book as well. So it comes with 25 brushes, and most of them are face brushes, which I actually like because a lot of kits that you get have eye brushes and not the face brushes that you need. So inside it looks like this. It's got a little page to turn, and on the inside of this flap they all have some sort of saying, and then you can see the different assortment of brushes you get. And then on the middle ones, you get the little eyeshadow brushes, and you get all kinds of brushes. There's angled brushes and flat shader brushes and crease brushes, and you get big contour, small contour, angled contour. You get a fan brush, you get a flat foundation brush, you get the traditional brush. This is the brush that I like to use for my concealer, just to like blend that out. And they all say on them, like this says tapered foundation, but you can use it for whatever you want. So it's nice because it has a label on it for what it's for, but you can really use it in any way you want. So I just love this collection because, like, how cute are these brushes, first of all? I've been using this for my highlighter and it works so well. So it comes with a number and a name on it, and then it has the jewels on that side, and then it's just so soft and flexible, and then I just been taking it like this. Love that. Down the bridge of the nose, on the apples of the cheeks, wherever you want on your face, these work. They're amazing. They're adorable. They're just perfect. This kit is a little expensive, but you get 25 brushes and you have a nice case. This is cruelty free, and like I just can't say like enough good things about it. I love this brush set. So I will link her website below, and make sure you check this out. She has individual see, it says SL Miss Glam on the side there. She has individual brushes also, as well as eyelashes. So definitely be sure to check that out. But that is all for my February favorites. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know what your favorites were down below, and I will talk to you guys soon.